everybody, welcome. This is Psychic Krystaline, and today we're here to discuss the Virgo New Moon, which takes place on Monday, September 6th at 5:52 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, so adjust to your time zone. And yeah, I'm getting a little last minute on uploading this video today, so I hope it gets to you in time and that this information is helpful. And so what we have going on today is the sun and the moon are both conjunct in the sign of Virgo, and they're at 14 degrees of Virgo. And we also have Mars kind of close, pushing some energy onto this new moon, which is pretty fiery energy, which can make people a little restless. Feisty is an easier way to say it. Okay, and so I want to get into the energies of Virgo and how we could utilize this and tap into it to kind of help our lives be a little more graceful and easy, as we've all been transformed over the last year and a half through all of this coronavirus and reinventing ourselves. Okay, and so Virgo has the strength for like organizing, nurturing, actually more of like they love to be in servitude of people. They're famous for being doctors and nurses and nurture in a way of where they're here to serve and to help. And, what's really good about them is that they're so good at being efficient with the details and getting fine-tuning these little things that we need in order to get organized for things to run smoothly later. So it's a really good time to tap into organizational energies and think of ways that we could be in service to others around us. Like, what strengths do we have that we could provide society? For me, I've been working behind the scenes on uploading. Soon I'll have some new content on my missing person work, and that's my servitude and volunteer work for everyone and for all of us. And so how can you also contribute and be of service to society? Think about those things on this new moon. But also on this new moon, it's, a good time to rethink and rework those details. But we have a lot of planets in retrograde. And so right now there's 6 planets in retrograde, and I'll go over which ones, but also Mercury's in its shadow about to be going retrograde, which would be a 7th planet. And so the planets in retrograde right now, I have them written down: Pluto, Saturn, Jupiter, Neptune, Charon, Uranus. And yeah, and like I was saying, Mercury is in that shadow of about to be going retrograde. And so right now it's a better time to rework things instead of setting our intentions. With, all of this backwards momentum, it works against setting intentions and things that we want to move forward. So really it's a time to reflect and fine tune the details of all of these things, of how we can help and be of servitude, but also organize and rework. Like, Virgo is also connected with business. So get into the details and set up a routine of exactly what you want to do to reach those goals. Be realistic, organizing all that stuff, the little day-to-day routines that will get you to reach your goals. Okay. And so let's think here. Also, yeah, so there's a lot of energy hitting 14 degrees and 24 degrees. So if you have planets close to 14 degrees or 24 degrees somewhere in your chart, you guys will be feeling it the most. And I will get into the details. But right now, the first thing I want to talk about is Uranus is also trining this new moon at 14 degrees in Taurus. And so Uranus it's been hitting us for a while. I keep bringing it up, but Uranus is innovative, unexpected. So, we have that fiery Mars energy right on top of this new moon. Plus we have this unexpected trine hitting that new moon. And so Pluto, which I, consider very transformative. It's, all about transformation, but there's also this Mars, which represents action at 24 degrees, and so they're trying each other at 24 degrees. And that activates in close proximity to the new moon. And so really, I feel like this new moon is something that we have to breathe through and really think and reflect on how you want to say things, because Virgos are known to be very sharp with the tongue. Like, they're very critical of themselves and of others. They're good with the details, but almost to the point where there's that perfectionism, and nothing you can do, even with yourself, is good enough. So it's time to like have that compassion, love, gentleness for yourself, and the way you express things with other people as well. It's a lot about the tone versus what you have to say, and how you say it will be more absorbed and more productive is a good way to put it. Okay, so let's see, what else do I have here that I didn't cover? Yeah, choose these words wisely, because with, that Mars fiery energy, and, all of, right now Virgo is ruled by Mercury too. So it's this communication energy, and it's like stubborn, like, it's an earth sign. So it's kind of like this grounded energy in a way where it's like, you have to be careful how you say things, try not to overanalyze all of these changes that you've made in your life. Go with your gut, trust your gut. Another thing is, like, we're coming up on this Pisces full moon, but Virgo and Pisces are actually opposite signs. So right now we're in the energies of analyzing versus dreaming, which is Pisces. So they have that polarity. And so it's a good time to kind of rationalize all of these dreams and manifestations, but in a more solid, grounded way, so that you can really take action on them, I guess, is a good way to kind of tie it all together. Okay, and so what I want to do next is, talk a little bit also about the health like health strengths and weaknesses, I guess more weaknesses, things that Virgos are known to kind of have issues with astrologically. And in no way am I a doctor, so don't take this as doctor advice or in any way medical advice, but I'm just going to fill you in on what I've read and learned, and things that could be helpful for, easing up this Virgo energy. And so Virgo rules the digestion and the intestine, the small intestine specifically. And so it has to deal with like getting the digestion and the things moving in our gut. And my crystal suggestion will kind of tie into this at the end. After I pull cards, I'll let you guys know what crystal I think would help energetically. It's connected with the solar plexus chakra. And so what we want to do also is, help these Virgos and Virgo energy. Virgos are here to serve. They're empaths. They feel everything. And so in a lot of ways, because they're so open, like they shut off the solar plexus energy. And so we need crystals that will open that up and kind of help us face these changes. Like, we don't want to overthink and overanalyze and almost like try to perfect things without just going for it. Nothing's going to come out perfect until you just start practicing that craft and getting it out there, and little by little, things will fall into place gracefully. Okay, and so let's see here. Yeah, weakness in the nervous system because of that Mercury influence as well. So Epsom salt baths would be beneficial. I would supplement with B complex foods that have a lot of B complex in them. Sorry. Also potassium-rich foods would be all good for you to work with and eat, and just to kind of help ground and balance out some of this, stressful worry energy. Virgos are worriers, okay? And so what I'm going to do next is call in Archangel Uriel, my ancestors, the Holy Spirit, whoever wants to work with us on a spiritual realm, archangels, whoever, we want you to join us and give us guidance besides the astrological insight. What does Spirit want to share with us today? So let's see. I'm going to clear the energy with my crystal bowl here, which I have shocked, actually not shocked, but it's tuned to the crown chakra, okay? And so it will help you open up to the information we receive today. love it. It just kind of pulls down this very peaceful energy, but it's opening us up to spirit as well. Okay, so the first thing we'll do is we're going to pull the angel cards and start with them and just see what the angels want to advise us on, or any advice they could give us to help us go through, you know, this, all these planets retrograde, all this highly critical Virgo energy. Let's see here. I love Virgos because they like, I feel like because they're such perfectionists, they're like just really good at what they do. And so we can tap into that energy, like, you know, all those details that they're amazing at. Okay, so Spirit, give us some detailed info too. Let's see. Okay. Oh my gosh, harmony. So harmony makes sense. We're pulling all these different facets together in our lives and simplifying in a way so that things are more harmonious in our relationships, in our work. We've been working on those things. So thank you, Spirit, for that. Let's see what the Secret Garden has to say. And I'm going to do a little shuffle, even though I pre-shuffled earlier. Let's see here what comes up. I love these cards. It's funny too. Sometimes you'll keep asking Spirit, and they're like, "Okay, here's this," and you'll pull the same cards because it's like I told you the first time around. But this is specific for all of you guys, not me specifically, but you know, everyone that's interested in my work and resonates with my work. Also, give it a thumbs up and subscribe. It's been a little bit over a year. Okay, and so a card flipped out on its own. So let's see what it says. Serenity. Oh, it sounds really good right now. Okay, so Serenity, what it says on here: value the quiet days with only the rustling leaves breaking the silence. I'm getting chills on this card. Yeah, well, really, if we're reworking and rethinking, reanalyzing, getting those details, like we kind of need to take the time to kind of have that quiet and kind of, you know, it's fall here where we live in the, you know, up here in America and where I live in my part of the world. We're beginning, the leaves are starting to fall. It's time for serenity and reflection. The leaves break the silence. Wow. So just be quiet, listen, and tune in that way. So let's see here. I'm going to do a real quick pull on the Ted Andrews bird cards. See what else is coming up for us. All right, what do we need to hear? Okay. Oh my God! Earlier I was like, I wonder if there's a parrot card in this deck, but I think macaw is like a very similar bird. It was popping in my head. Express yourself colorfully. That's exactly why I was thinking parrot. Oh my gosh, when I was doing the pre-shuffle. So it's a good time to show your own creative true colors. Like, don't fit into analyzing and trying to fit into this bubble of like what society thought you were in the past or what they expect of you. Be true to your own self and express yourself with colors. Like, the diversity is what, you know, makes us all have a little piece in the puzzle of balancing our beautiful planet. And so in order to do that, you have to also know what your own true vibrant colors and strengths are, but get ready to express it. And in that next chapter, you know, take it to the next level. And like I was saying, what are you going to have? What servitude are you bringing to everyone? And think about that a little bit. So you're able to kind of express yourself in a very colorful but kind way is how I'll tie that up. Okay, so one more energy oracle, and then I'm going to get into the crystal suggestion and tie this up. Yeah. Okay, so let's see here. What do we need to know, Spirit? Archangel Uriel, who keeps coming to me in my meditations. to help raise the vibration and so that I could help you guys raise your vibration. Let's see here. All right. Oh my gosh, the broken heart card. We saw this, like, think it was on the Aries new moon. But yeah, broken heart. Well, through all these changes in our lives, we've had to let go of a lot of things, and transformation comes with heartbreak. And so what we need to do, like it was saying here, the serenity, harmony, like what we have to do is heal our broken hearts. I wonder if it would show. Yeah, it'll kind of show if I put it right there. But yeah, the broken heart, number 9. So it is time to also, you know, I know we're thinking about critical things and all that pain. And so what we have to do is redirect that. You know, we all have been hurt, but we need to redirect it and heal that stuff in order to kind of take it to the next level and make room for our next blessings, and, you know, letting go of things and transforming. It's hard. It's so much change. And with it, we're outgrowing people. And so we have to kind of allow ourselves to heal from these broken hearts in order for us to speak boldly with our true colors, you know, do all these things that we want to do. And so this crystal right here that I've been dying to tell you guys about, I actually prescribe this a lot, not prescribe it, but just recommend it, I guess, to my clients, Imperial Topaz. So what I'll do, let's see if you get a good look at it. Yeah, it's this beautiful, beautiful orange topaz. And this variety is specific to Brazil. And what it's good for is it opens that solar plexus for people who are empaths, you know, sensitive souls. What we do is we close off that solar plexus because, you know, we take on all this stuff. And like on a subconscious level, when we have a broken heart, our main thing, and like where we hold all of our pain and all that Virgo criticism, things that we don't even remember were said to us when we were little, we hold it all in that solar plexus chakra. So open that solar plexus, work with the Imperial Topaz. It's very specific for helping support the digestive issues that Virgos are prone to as well, because they're very sensitive people. They get food allergies. And so opening up that chakra will help, you know, those organs be able to work more optimally and help you maybe get, you know, this might be a good time also to kind of fine tune your diet, figure out if you are having food allergies, get down to those details, because that kind of stuff, oh my God, the broken heart just fell. We're not broken anymore. We're healing. We're healing. It's so funny how it just did that. Anyways, Imperial Topaz will help all of us. Like, it's one of the most popular stones that people need and use, but very specifically for Virgos. So I hope all of this information was helpful. And like I said earlier, like, subscribe, comment, let me know what content you're wanting to hear from me. I am going to start focusing more on my volunteer missing person work in some cases that I think still need closure for families. And I have a couple I've been working on behind the scenes that I'm not quite ready to upload. I'm getting that little Virgo perfectionist. I want to make sure I'm giving you accurate, quality content. So thank you all for being here and for supporting my channel in every way, and love and blessings to all of you. Thank you. Take care.